Before you pack your bags and leave your small town for big cities like Mumbai, Bangalore, or Delhi, pause for one moment because the next few minutes might save you from the mistakes that I've made. Hi, my name is Imani. I grew up in a small town in Himachal and then spent the next decade trying to survive and grow in India's one of biggest cities. I've learned everything the hard way. The wrong jobs, wrong friends, wrong expectations, the hidden struggle nobody wants you about. But you don't have to go through all that. So, welcome to my small town to city roadmap video, a series for anyone who's planning to move out in 2026. If you are even thinking about leaving your hometown, save this video. It might change how you start your new life. Now, let's begin with the three questions that every small town kid must ask themselves before moving. Question number one: why do you really want to move? Most people move for the wrong reasons. Freedom. घर में रिस्ट्रिक्शन है, पेरेंट्स कंट्रोल करते हैं, यहाँ सांस नहीं आती, सिटी में जाके मज़े करेंगे. बट इफ़ योर ओनली रीज़न इज़ फन, फ्रीडम, नाइट आउट्स एंड नो रूल लाइफ, सिटी आपको सबसे पहले रियलिटी चेक देगी. बिकॉज बिग सिटीज डोंट केयर अबाउट योर comfort, they care about the character that you will grow or break. If your reason is growth, if your reason is growth, learning opportunities, wanting to see bigger world, wanting to build something for yourself, then yes, you're ready. Cities shape people who want to be shaped. So question number two that you need to ask is, are you financially prepared? Leaving your home without financial planning is the fastest way to burn out. I'm not talking about like rent. I'm talking about Wi-Fi, water, cabs, food delivery, security, emergency expensive, office clothes, medicine, and a million small things that nobody tells you about. Ask yourself, do you have a job already, or do you have at least 2 months of saving? Somewhere between 30 to 50,000 minimum. If your answer is no, slow down. Prepare first. City is expensive, but stress is even more expensive. Before this question, you need to ask yourself the question number third, which is, are you emotionally independent? Big cities are full of people, yet somehow they feel loneliest because everyone is busy, everyone has their own life. Nobody will check on you every day. If your emotional strength depends on other, you'll struggle. You need to be okay doing things alone, eating alone, exploring alone, figuring out life alone. So, emotional independence is the strongest skill you'll need to survive in big cities. Now, once you have asked yourself these questions and you still feel ready to move, then let me share five biggest lessons I wish someone had told me before I started my journey. Number one, get any job before moving, even if you are studying. When I first moved, I was at least smart enough to have some savings, and thankfully, a few people who helped me find my first job. Finding a job is quite easy in big cities. However, finding your dream job is what takes time. So, my advice is simple: start with any job that pays you decently as a beginner. BPO, call center, telecalling, or kuch bhi. Use that stability to work on real skills on the side. And one more thing, don't stay in your first company more than 1 or max 2 years. Grow, learn, switch. That's how you career move in big cities. Because in cities, even drinking water costs money. Your first few months should be about stability, not panic. So, a second learning that I learned was like you should choose a PG stanza over a flat, at least for first few months. So I am someone who's very particular about where I stay, what time I sleep, how clean my kitchen is, whether the room feels peaceful, what kind of environment I am eating or working in, and that's exactly why I always preferred independent flats over PGs. Flat feels like freedom, like my own space, my room. But now when I look back, I realized that if I had just been a little more adjusting during my first few months in any new city, I would have saved a hefty amount of money. Money I wasted on packaging, movers, rent deposits, painting rooms, unnecessary furniture, and setting up a house again and again. That is why I say a PG or a stanza style living is way better in the beginning. No deposit tension, no furniture cost, no setup headache, no landlord drama. Plus, you meet people from different backgrounds, and their network can actually help you grow faster than living alone in a flat. So, this is something that I learned, and after that, I can share the third lesson, which is understand that known is not equals to friend. Okay, in small town most people feels like friend, but in cities friends and known people are two different categories. So be friendly, be open, but don't overshare. Don't tell everyone your story, and don't try to act cooler than you actually are just to fit in. You don't come here to impress strangers, you came here to build your life. Speaking of that, we end up to the lesson number 4, which is stop seeking validation. Okay, this is quite similar to the lesson number 3. So, in big cities, people will treat you based on their mood, their needs, not your worth. They will judge your job, they'll judge your clothes, your accent, your decision, everything. Let them judge you. They don't know your journey, they don't know your sacrifice, your principle. So stop explaining yourself, stop pleasing others, stop performing an act for others. Okay, so confidence is your real currency here. Now, lesson number 5, have a hobby beyond 9 to 5. So, city life can turn into a loop: office, commute, phone, repeat. Office, commute, phone, repeat. A hobby breaks that loop. Trekking, cooking, gymming, traveling, learning a skill or a new language, anything. A hobby gives you identity outside your job. It keeps you sane, it builds confidence, and honestly, it gives you something to look forward when life gets overwhelmed. So, this was my part one of my town to city roadmap. The things I wish I knew before I left my hometown. Let me know in the comment section below what you want me to cover in the next part. And at last, if you are planning to move metro city, subscribe and join the series. It will save you years of struggle. And always remember, smart choices beat glam life. The best is yet to come.